Hello everyone. Just wanted to make a little video for you here today about my Frigidaire Affinity Series washer. This washer I have purchased in 2007, which makes it 5-6 years old now. And in all that time, actually, I have never ever cleaned a filter out that's buried in the washing machine. And by watching some other videos on YouTube here, I kind of discovered that maybe I should have gotten into it had I known about it. But anyway, as you can see here, I have basically got down to it and dismantled my washer. There's videos on here. Basically, most Frigidaire washers basically come apart the same way so far as I've seen. So I'll show you what I've got done here. I basically kind of get in under here. I got my light on. Basically what we got here is this little mechanism here is your pump that pumps the water out, and the hose that hooks from there on up to the tub I've already removed. It's right here, and yeah, can't see in there very good. Grab the light here. You can kind of see there the filter's in there. It's that plastic piece inside there. Let's see if I can get a shot on the top of it here too. See that plastic filter down in there. And that's basically it. Pops out of there pretty easy. Basically what I had to do was, you can see the two spots here where that's the piece, and it hooks up to the pump right there, and the other part, which is right here, which hooks up to your pressure valve, which tells the tub when to stop filling. It had these green clamps on there, which are just pressure fit with pair of pliers, or deep press with pair of pliers, which are kind of a pain, I admit. And it's a pain to get into this thing anyway. So what I'm going to do is go out and see if I have, before I put this back together, and see if I have some other hose clamps that I can put on there and make work, be able to take on and off a lot easier should I have to clean this thing again, which no doubt I will. The other thing I intend on doing here, whilst I have this apart, is, as you can kind of see, here how dirty and gunky my bellow is here. That's a rubber gasket that goes to the, get it to shoot right here. There we go. How nasty that is, because I haven't really ever cleaned it out, and I need to. Initially I had the thoughts of replacing that piece actually. Otherwise everything looked good to me inside the tub and everything, and everything else is looking okay, including the, get down here, including the little shocks, and then the spring, which is up in there. My springs, everything else looks good. When I spin the tub, I don't hear any noise, and I've not heard any noise yet while it's washing, so my bearings must be good. And the other thing would be in here. You can see how kind of nasty that is in that drawer. I need to scrub that, and my soap, my dispenser drawer too. So I got a bit of cleaning to do on it yet, but yeah, otherwise, contrary to a lot of videos on here, I've actually, in the 5-6 years I've owned this, I've not ever had a problem with it. It's always worked. But I figured, I've never done this filter thing, so considering some of the stories I heard, figured maybe I better get it done. So,
'cause. So that's basically it.
really, it is kind of a pain. I kind of think that Frigidaire, they should have made an access panel on the bottom here so you could get to this easy, but I kind of think their idea maybe is to get you to have to put a service call in, which will cost you money too. Yeah, and I don't know, though I've had no problems with this. It seems to wash clothes pretty good. Honestly, I don't know if I'll go for another front loader again or if I'll go back to a top loader, but it does save a lot of, as far as I could tell anyway, going by my water bill. It does save water, but I don't know, considering how much it takes to get into this thing and do just the regular maintenance to it, and how easily the water sits inside this bellow. I just don't know if it's really worth the pain or not, but I don't know. To see, time will tell. I used to, before I had this, I had an old Maytag, either from the late 70s or early 80s, somewhere in there. I'm guessing late 70s, but it's a Model A 106 or something like that, center knob Maytag top loader. And honestly, I love that machine. It was always a good machine. Couldn't hurt it. And I just may have to go back to that eventually. I don't know. See where this machine takes me. The dryer, which I have the matching dryer for this, is I just got done cleaning it out last week. Took it all apart and really cleaned it out, and it's drying much better than it was. Oh, and of interesting note, which you'll see in some of the videos too on the dryers, is if you do take them apart, always a good idea just to go ahead and pull the drum out and pack some grease back into the bearing. Mine was didn't have a lot of grease left in it, and so the bearing with yeah, it was making just a little bit of noise before I took it apart, and it's a lot quieter now. But I got a feeling on to putting the bearing kit in this within a few years, probably, because the bearing housing was wore just a little bit, but not enough to really, at this point in time, affect the operation of the machine overall. And once again, I think the dryer itself should have been designed with a little access panel down there too. It made it a lot easier for cleaning, but it is what it is. It's not that it's either one of these, not that they're all that bad to take apart. It's just time consuming. But once you get it apart, getting to everything ain't all that bad. But that's just kind of what we got going. I can go over here too. Excuse the mess down here in my basement. You can see kind of how dirty my detergent tray is getting. I need to scrub it too. No, it's probably not as bad as it could be, but we'll get her. But otherwise, I can't complain about the Affinity series. Pretty good set of machines for 5 years. I mean, that's just me, and these were bought, as I said, in January of '07. And I should have been doing the maintenance I've done on them in the past few weeks. I should have already done a few times, but I didn't. Just didn't know until I done a little research. That's what I get you. But guaranteed, by doing what I've done by myself, I've saved a lot of money, as opposed to calling somebody in to do all the cleaning and maintenance for me. So it boils right down to it. If you just do a little bit of research, it's not all that bad to do this. Yeah, I mean, give yourself a good few hours to do it, but they're really not that bad to take apart. But just time consuming, as I said. But otherwise, like I said, unlike some of the people on here that's had these machines and had bad luck with them so far, I said, fortunately, I've not had those misfortunes. But like I said, they are getting to be about 6 years old, so we'll see where it gets. We'll see where they go from there. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully this may be a little helpful to somebody. So you can kind of see exactly where the filter was and everything. So hopefully this is of some use to somebody, and don't be afraid to leave me a comment. Thank you for watching.